Once upon a time, there was a little boy who went shopping with his mom. He spotted a beautiful toy dog in the store and really wanted it since he also wished for a real pet. He convinced his mom to buy him the toy. The boy spent the whole day playing with the toy dog and even took it to bed with him at night. During the night, the mom heard screams coming from the boy's room. She rushed in to find her son covered in bites, but there was no one else in the room. The boy was taken to the hospital for his injuries. The following night, the boy's sister was attacked too, and she claimed it was a huge dog, but there were no pets in the house and all the doors and windows were shut tight. The police were called, but they couldn't find any evidence. The mom decided to take action and hid in the closet with a big stick the next night. Late at night, she heard someone open the door to her room. To her shock, she saw the same toy dog her son had, but now it was enormous and could barely fit through the door. The dog noticed her and lunged, but she managed to close the closet door just in time. In the morning, the mom found the toy dog in her son's room. Determined to put an end to whatever was happening, she decided to burn it. As soon as she set it on fire, the toy dog quickly turned to ashes. Miraculously, the very next day, both the boy and his sister returned from the hospital, and their injuries had mysteriously disappeared. It seemed that burning the toy had stopped whatever malevolent force was at play. This story happened some time ago. There was a little boy who lived in a house with a locked attic. He always wondered what secrets it held, but his parents warned him never to venture inside. "Son, it's too dangerous up there," his father would say. One day, the boy's father went on a business trip, leaving the attic key with his mother. When she wasn't at home, curiosity got the better of the boy. He found the hidden key and decided to explore the attic. The attic was dark, filled with boxes and old furniture. As he ventured deeper, he heard a chilling voice call out, seemingly from nowhere. "Come here," it said. Intrigued, the boy followed the eerie voice until he reached a large mirror hanging on the back of a cupboard door. The voice seemed to come from within the mirror. "Who are you?" the boy asked nervously. "I am your great-grandfather," the voice replied. "Your father locked me inside this mirror." "Can someone really be locked inside a mirror?" the boy wondered. The figure in the mirror remained silent, increasing the boy's unease. "Why did they lock you up?" he asked. "They were afraid of me," the voice said cryptically. "But you're not scared, are you?" "No," the boy replied bravely, though he was frightened deep down. "Don't be afraid," the person in the mirror said. "If I could get out, I would have done it long ago." The boy moved closer to the mirror, trying to see the person inside. He even touched the mirror, and suddenly the person inside grabbed him, attempting to pull him into the mirror. "Let me go," the boy shouted, struggling to break free. His hand was being drawn deeper into the mirror, and it grew more painful by the second. With desperation, he struck the mirror with a candlestick he held in his other hand. The mirror cracked, and a cry of pain echoed from within. Frightened, the boy retreated, realizing his hand had been cut by the cracked mirror. Later that night, the boy's house inexplicably caught fire. When his mother returned, she found him sitting near the ruins, missing one hand. "What happened?" she asked in shock. "You didn't go up to the attic, did you?" "He took my hand," the boy said, his voice trembling. "I asked him to give it back, but he just laughed and said that one night he'll come back and take the rest of me." From that day on, the boy's life was forever changed, haunted by the malevolent force trapped within the mirror, waiting for the night it could take everything from him. Once, a long time back, a little girl went for a walk in the park with her grandmother. In the distance, she spotted a store with beautiful large dolls displayed behind the glass. The girl was instantly enchanted and pleaded with her grandmother, "Can we go to that store and buy me a doll, please?" Her grandmother seemed puzzled, asking, "What store, dear?" "That one right there," the girl pointed, but her grandmother couldn't see anything. She thought the girl might be feeling unwell and hurriedly took her back home to check her temperature. To her surprise, the girl was perfectly healthy. The next day, as the girl went outside to play, she saw the doll store again. This time, it was right in the backyard. Excitedly, she rushed back home and told her mother, "Mom, there's a doll store outside, and the dolls there are big and beautiful. Can you please buy me one?" However, when the mother and the girl went downstairs to the backyard, the store had vanished. During the night, the girl woke up to find her room brightly lit. It seemed as if daylight was streaming in through the window. But as she approached, she realized the window had transformed into a glass door leading to the doll store. Without hesitation, the girl grabbed her piggy bank from the shelf and rushed into the store before it disappeared again. "Are you interested in buying a doll?" the shopkeeper asked. The girl glanced at him and felt a shiver run down her spine. For some reason, he reminded her of a giant spider, with long spider-like legs and sharp claws. Despite her unease, the shopkeeper placed a beautiful, lifelike doll next to her. The doll was so stunning, almost like the girl herself. It looked incredibly real. The girl knew she couldn't afford such a doll with her piggy bank savings. "How much does this doll cost?" she inquired. The shopkeeper pointed at her piggy bank. The girl handed it over. "Can I take the doll with me?" she asked. The shopkeeper nodded. The girl quickly grabbed the doll and rushed towards the exit before the shopkeeper changed his mind. But as soon as she reached her room, the doll's eyes opened and it grabbed her by the throat, choking her. Terrified, the girl lost consciousness. When she woke up, she found herself turned into a doll, standing on the shelf in the store beside the other dolls. She couldn't move, scream, or cry. Now she could only wait for someone to come and buy her. Then she would strangle them and live their life until the spider-like owner returned her back to his store.